You called and of course I answered. I know for a very long time you guys have missed this beautiful lady here, and of course I know you do. But before we continue, kindly hit the subscribe button and of course give this video a thumbs up before we continue. So I welcome you all to Chini's menu. So what are we going to be having today? In today's video, I'm going to be quickly sharing with you guys what to do with your leftover stew. I know majority of you know already what to do with your leftover stew, but we just want to do it, okay? Maybe upcoming people, you know, maybe they don't know. Okay, so before we do, let's get started by wearing our apron. Of course, you can dress this beautiful and ended up pouring stew everywhere, okay? So I'm wearing my apron as a chef. So here I've got my leftover stew in this box. So I have so many things to do with it, which I'm going to start immediately. So I'm going to start with putting it inside this. Like, I'll make a delicious party jollof rice out of this, guys. When I say trust me, I mean like you have to trust me. I will actually make a beautiful, like a delicious party jollof rice from this. Watch out. I'm going to start by putting this inside here. I'm going to put water to rinse it. Adding the water here. See, I've used water to rinse all of that, so that the stew will not waste. Of course, you should know that. So at the same time, I'm going to cover it and switch on the gas. So I'm going to leave it to be boiling while I wash the rice. So as you guys can see inside here, every ingredient is ready. Okay, so I'm going to add a little touch up, like a little ingredient. That's what I'm going to add. So this is the rice I'm going to use for today in this family of 6. This is the type of rice we eat as an Africans, but I and my family, this rice here is what we like to eat. So I'm going to pour it in a big bowl and wash it. It's my big bowl here, which I'm going to transfer the rice in here. So the reason I'm going to wash it is because I want to keep it ready, okay? So that once the stew melts, then I'll be able to pour it inside. I'll use hot water, of course. I'll soak it for hot water for at least some minutes before I'll be able to wash it. So I'm just washing it. So you guys can see the starch that is coming out. Of course, if you don't wash it with hot water, the starch will still come out, but it will be sticky, okay? So it will not be soft. It's not going to be that great. I recommend hot water to wash rice, and mostly if you don't want to parboil it first before cooking. This is how the rice came out, very neat and clean. Okay, so this is how I'm going to keep it until everything is ready, then I can be able to add it inside. So over here our stew is cooperating. Okay, so I'm gonna use my turning stick to turn it, okay, to show you guys how. This is it. There is a little beef inside, which will be amazing. So I wish you guys are here to hear the aroma of this stew. This stew is so delicious. I actually did a video about it. I think I posted it in another platform, but it's not in a YouTube video format. It's in a short format. You can as well check my Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook page. You'll see that there. So here I'm going to cover it again to let it boil very, very well. It's time to check on this stew. So this is what we have working with. At this time, you should know the measurement of water that you are going to add in it. And don't forget that after you finish putting the rice inside. This is how it should be. You need to mix it, okay, so that it will be able to give you that amazing mixing. You need to put some, maybe 1 Maggi, salt, and if there is other thing you need to add, this is the right time to do so. Then, and as well, don't forget to cover. I'm also roasting chicken at the same time. Of course, you know, the beef in the rice won't be enough. I'm roasting chicken aside. So if you want to see the full tutorial of how I did this, kindly check out my Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook page. Check my page to see the process. Okay, so yeah, this is what we have. I have already on the oven. I'm going to put this inside the oven and leave it there while I process with the rice. Now let me show you guys what we have. This is what we have working with. I'm going to cover it with foil so that it will be able to dawn on its own without any help. This is it. I'm also going to reduce the light as well. So I first off cook it with the water to make sure the water dries before I'll be able to cover it separate. But hey, you must do your first turning. You know, don't say I did not tell you to do your first turning. You must surely do your first turning. Okay. Meanwhile, I showed you guys that I'm also roasting chicken by the side. So yeah, you must mix very, very well. At this point, you are free to test to see if there is actually ingredients, if the things you put, or if they still need more. This is the time you need to do that before you finalize what you are doing. Okay, this is the time I put my foil. You can actually use whatever that works for you. Okay, so in the means of no foil, you can actually use ordinary nylon to do what you're doing. Okay, so I'm going to cover it with foil so that it will be able to be cooking with the heat. And as well, don't forget to lower the gas so that it won't get burnt in the process. And again, don't forget to cover. Of course, you must surely cover. If you don't cover, the heat will be going out from the pot. This is how far we have gone with our delicious party jollof rice in Chili's menu. Okay, so here it is, it's boiling. Over here I have my stew that I brought out. I'm going to put inside as soon as it's ready. Then of course my chicken is in the oven over there. And yeah, I actually use rosemary to, you know, my chicken. Don't say a word if you do. Me and you go quarrel. So I'm going to keep this back here. Yeah, that's basically it. It's nothing much. You can even achieve this within 1 hour. You have achieved all that you want to achieve. All right. So let me know in the comment section if you are team wash as you cook or wash later. Me, I am team wash as you cook, because once I finish eating, forget it. You see that coming back to the kitchen is not for your babe. It's not for me. It's not for me, okay? Alright, it's your girl Chini. Let's dive into the kitchen. Now I'm going to check our rice. Ooh, the thing is so hot. We're going to check it. Cuckoo. This is what we have. This smells so amazing. It smells so great. I can't wait to have a taste of this. I can't wait. See how it dries so fast. It dries. It's time for me to add my stew that I brought out. Now it's time to mix. And of course, mixing is the best thing. So you mix until they all look amazing. So I'm going to be adding my margarine. Okay, so I like to use margarine though, but I'll still, you know, give a butter a try. But at the moment, I'm going to add my milk. I want to have this amazing taste. Okay, so I will let it melt before I'll be able to mix it. It's time to check what we are cooking all this while. Okay, so I'm going to see how far the butter have gone. This is how far it's melted. That's great. Ooh, it's almost all of them. They're all melted. So now it's time to mix. Of course, you must mix. If you had eaten rice mixed with butter, it tastes so amazing. Like, I can't use the word heavenly because I don't know what it means, but this guy here is the ultimate. Rice with butter, that is amazing. I highly recommend, anytime you cook your jollof rice, whether it's party jollof rice or casual jollof rice, always make sure that you end up with butter. Guess what, guys? Our rice, like our delicious rice with leftover stew, is ready. Okay, so I actually finished turning it and all of that, adding the butters. So I cover it up to make sure that is, you know, getting ready. I think now everything is ready. It's time to serve the delicious rice. So let's go ahead and serve some. I have my plate and my spoon. Okay, so we can as well put this here, and here we are, guys. This is our rice. Let me show you guys how. At this minute, guys, you can say that this girl or this mommy is a chef, or maybe we should change our YouTube name to Chef Chi or Chef Chini. Yeah, Chef Chini, that's a great idea. You can call me Chef Chini, Chef Chi, you know, anything that has to do with I think it's a great idea, guys. Let's have a bite for what I have been cooking all this while. Let's have a bite of it. This is how it is. This is absolutely delicious. I'm not doing this because it's me that cook it, but this is how it tastes. I'm gonna take the second one. Like, guys, this is so yummy. Imagine pairing this with the chicken in the fire in the oven. Oh my god. Do you know why the taste is like this? That's because the beef inside was goat meat. That was goat meat, so it was not just anyhow meat. That's goat meat. This is absolutely amazing, guys. Actually, this is not eat one, eat meat. You can finish your food and even forget about meat. Trust me. This is all that you need. I'm telling you the gospel truth. If you really enjoyed Chini's, like by Chini's Menus Cooking Kitchen, please don't forget to give us hit the subscribe button, and as well give us a thumbs up. More is coming. You'll be seeing me like this. Okay? Yeah. See you guys next time. Bye.